Yeah. This is Dr. Sonal Sanghvi. We are on our way to Badrinath. I think by the time we reach it will be 7 p.m. Something is wrong with the vehicle. So I don't know what will happen. But anyway, we have to wait here. So today, now in the meanwhile, we'll just talk to Daksha.
Hello everybody.
So, yesterday you went on the horseback right up to Kedarnath. So, please tell our viewers how was the experience, how many hours it took. First, to tell us the number of hours that we took. Actually, they say Kedarnath is 17 kilometers. Is it true it's only 17 kilometers one way, 17 kilometers coming down? Is it true?
Okay, so let me begin my talk from the hotel. So we started our journey towards Sonpur, where we get a jeep. We walked almost a kilometer to get to the jeep stand, where we had to again stand in a queue in order to get into the main place of Kedarnath where we get the horses. So there, Gaurikund. Yeah, Gaurikund is the place where we get the horses. So we went there, waited almost in half an hour because we have to get the horse registered just in case, we get lost or the guy disappears. We have his identity so we can get him back for us to get our journey. So after doing the registration, which took almost about half an hour, we waited for the horses for almost an hour before the porter came with the horses. So I started my ascent around 10 o'clock and I reached up around 1 o'clock. We were dropped there at the stand where the horses, where all of the yatris disembark. From there again, I must have walked about 2 kilometers into the holy shrine of Kedarnath. So I would say it isn't 17. I would think it's about approximately 20 kilometers, I would think, one way to get into the shrine of holy Kedarnath.
Okay, what was the experience on the horseback?
Well, what can I say? It was a heart-wrenching experience. I saw dead horses. I saw people fall off the horses. I saw the horses themselves slip along the way because the ascent is really steep. It's not like a gradual climb, it's a real steep climb. And because of the Mandakini river and because of the snow that's melting, the entire road is flooded with water, or there is horse shit. So, and I even witnessed one of the horses that had a stomachache, and I saw one of the horse, the owner of the horse, he prepared a little chelam or whatever it's called, like a little cigarette, and he actually shoved it up the horse's nostril and was letting the horse, breathe in. I guess that's one of the medicines to get the horse better and not get stomach sickness on the way. So, for me, the experience was really bad, seeing these horses. And also, I saw one of the horses dead in the river Mandakini. Now, I don't know if that is their way of disposing of the body or if the horse flew off the cliff. But what can I say? I think something should be done for the horses as well as the people, as well as their porters, because they are actually maneuvering the horse and the yatri, and if the yatris fall, I saw a lady fall off, she was getting dizzy, and here's this guy trying to hold the horse as well as hold this lady so she doesn't fall off the steps back down on the ground. So it was anyway, it was bad, but I made it. With the God's grace, I made it up.
What would you recommend people going for the Kedarnath Yatra? What would you tell them? But what precaution they should take, when they should go?
I would strongly suggest preparing a medical kit. Please educate yourselves. I think it's self-education or going on Google. Just Google, because I feel there's some yatris that come unprepared. You get height sickness because you're constantly in the mountains. You have problems with the stomach, so there's diarrhea problems. Then the body aches with the horse ride. So I would suggest that please, yatris, please, it's very, very important for you to consult with your doctor and take all the medications. Even if some people don't take any medications at all, they think that they'll be fine, but really, I think you should be prepared in all eventualities. Even if you think you are a good hiker, this hike along with lakhs of people that I saw on the way, there's hardly any passage for. There's horses going up, there's palkis going up, then there's that Pintu that's going up, and then they're coming down, and then the yatris walking along the way. There are long queues, even standing to go up. So please be prepared in all these eventualities. Travel light, but travel with your medications.
Okay, these are all the hardships that you spoke about. Then what was the best part of the darshan?
I have to tell you this. We were so lucky because of Dr. Sonal. She knew a very renowned Pandit over there. And so we were actually able to get into the shrine and do a puja right in front of the linga, which he performed. He gave us the puja thali. We were able to embrace the linga. We were able to take our time to perform this puja, and it was all thanks to Dr. Sonal that we were able to have a wonderful experience in the holy shrine of Kedarnath.
Thank you,
Dr. Sonal.
She's talking about me knowing the Pandit, but it's not exactly my contact. It is because of my uncle, Mr. Shashikant Mehta, who knows him very well. So it's all thanks to him, I would say. And here we have our manager. He's just trying to run away here and there. Okay. Thank you, Daksha, once again.
Thank you, anytime. I'll tell you my experiences coming down, which were even worse than going up in my next talk.
Then tell me now only.
You want me to tell you my experiences coming down?
Okay.
Well, the ascent was much better than the descent. The descent is really steep. I think it's not only hard on the yatris, but the horses too bear a lot of weight on their knees. So I would see the horses slipping left, right and center. They were hard. It was difficult for them too to control their pace with the other horses right in front of them. They had to keep in pace. Lot of time we are standing in traffic. Sometimes the horses are right on the slope. Sometimes the horses are right on the slope, and it was treacherous. And then I will tell you where they dropped us off pretty soon, because now we are ready to board the bus again, which was spoiled. We are ready to go. So I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Thank you.